let me tell you, like, the struggle and the journey as a special needs parent it's like nothing else. I used to say, it's not that I love my kids any more than you love your kids. It's that by the time my kids get to school, by the time they're 3 years old and they're starting preschool, we've had so many hospital visits, we've had so many surgeries, there has been so much like invested time, energy, tears, worry. One of the statements I grew to hate early on in our Down syndrome journey was, oh my gosh, kids with Down syndrome are always so happy. And I'm like, have you tried giving my kid a bath? I appreciate that people want to see the good in my kids, and I love that. And sometimes I need to hear that. I am so involved that sometimes it's hard for me to see the real positive because I'm elbow deep in parenting all the time. So there's no like leaving the kids at home. There's no, let's just run into the grocery store together. I avoid taking my kids into the grocery store. It's just like everything has to be methodical. Marriage is tough. Doesn't matter. Marriage is tough. Marriage takes work. Marriage takes both people wanting it to work. Marriage takes time, energy, money, effort. It's a relationship that's absolutely worth it. It takes both partners to decide that that's what they want. Praise God, I have a partner that this is what we want. This is what he wants. This is what I want. It's hard. It's hard because at the end of the day, there's not a lot left. There's not a lot left. Frank spends all day at the hospital working. He comes home and is exhausted. 100% get that. I mean, he's got a stressful job. I spend all day putting out either little fires or big fires or making arrangements or trying to take care of the things around the house. I'm exhausted. And then the boys may or may not be exhausted. You know?
So the biggest challenges in raising the boys would depend on which era we're in. At the beginning, at least for me, it wasn't much of a challenge because they're small and contained and cute and snuggly. But there were doctor's appointments. Joshua at the beginning stayed in the NICU for a couple weeks. But as they have gotten older, you know, the mobility issues. Well, Joshua's had to have surgeries on his legs, but when they're able to walk, just like any other parent, you know, they're getting into stuff, which makes it harder. And then as they've gotten older, it's just that sense of independence. You know, they want to be independent, but cognitively, they may not be aware of safety issues. Caleb may run out in front of a car and he may go pet a barking dog that could be dangerous. Caleb's escaped from the house and ended up on a very busy road.
It's been very rewarding to watch Betsy and Frank face the challenges that they've had and come to grips with them, and then turn around and help other people who are in the same situation and share what they've learned. They've had some really tough times, you know, learning how to deal with two boys with special needs, and yet they're strong.